Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize to people we were about 5 minutes late. Well, to those that are here, I'm glad you stuck around. And
Yes.
if you're not here, come on and join the show.
Yeah.
Now, like I said before, and on this gambling with Chauncey Phillips and Terry Rozier, uh, but not only that, but later I'm going to show you the video where Chauncey Phillips walking out of court and he went to court. He was evidently he was able to bond out. But I'm gonna get straight to the list of names so y'all can see it. See, let me go to it. And we got this from CBS News. Let's see. And here are the list of names. I'm not gonna pronounce some of the last names because I don't want to jack it up. I know how I hate everybody else when they do it. But first, I got my co-host with me,
Just sharing.
and you know me already. Now, one of the first names released is Ernest. I can't pronounce the last name,
Try
but
to anyway.
Ernest Aleo, something like that. And then we got another name of Nelson Alvarez,
Mm.
and we got another name, Louis. Like I said, Acapello. You can tell that's an Italian name. Then we got Armar. I ain't gonna try that last name because I'm gonna jack that up. And then we got Sal Betcher. Oh, first the first guy, his name is Ernest. Yeah, Ernest. He was out of New York, and he was described in the poker indictment, a member of the Bonanno crime family
Mm.
of La Costa Nostra.
Ooh.
And next we got Nelson Alvarez, who was indicted and described as being nicknamed Spanish G, accused of being part of the poker cheating teams. And he is from Uniondale, New York.
Mm.
That's right. I'm calling names. They gonna come for me on this one. And they got Louis Picolella, how you pronounce it? The 50-year-old from New York resident described in the poker incident as an associate of the Gambino crime family
Mm.
and member of the cheating teams. Then we got this other guy, Amar. See, he's 34 years old from Brooklyn resident, nicknamed Flapper, Poker, and Flappy.
Flappy.
Yeah, that's a weird name, man.
Yeah.
According to the incident as described, the member of the Gambino crime family who was allegedly organized and rigged poker games.
Mm.
And Sal Belcher, that's what it looked like. It's a Belcher, a 45-year-old from Bronx, allegedly organized rigged poker games.
Mm.
And then this other guy, I ain't gonna do this last name, but the name is Matthew, nicknamed the Wrestler. According to the FBI, Matthew is a resident of Franklin Square, New York. He is accused of being a member of the Genovese crime family, member of receiving proceeds from some of the poker games.
Mm.
And next we got Eric Ernest, a 53-year-old man from St. Louis, resident known as Spook.
Mm.
According to the indictment, he is accused in both cases was allegedly among poker cheating teams and also accused of using insider information and bet on NBA games. Oh boy, that's a mouthful, man.
Yeah.
And then we got Mavis Fairley, the Mississippi resident described as being nicknamed Vezino, and Vezino Locks, posted frequently on social media about sports betting. Let's see, he is also accused of agreed to pay Laster for information about Rodriguez's alleged plan. Ooh, that's a mouthful right there. I gotta take a break on that.
So he was on YouTube.
No, he wasn't on YouTube.
As I said, somebody was hosting. What were you reading about before? I heard.
I didn't say nothing about no YouTube.
I thought I heard you say that.
No, he didn't. You confused over
I
there.
thought you said he was posting stuff.
No, I said he's a poker player.
Poker. Oh, okay. I know it's something kind of like that. So I got it wrong,
Yeah,
silly.
yes, you did. You got it wrong big time. And now let's see who else we got here. Let's see. Then we got Let me go back to the streaming. Then we got Lee family.
Hmm.
The 57-year-old Brooklyn resident, alleged member of the Gambino crime family, is accused of receiving proceeds from some of the poker games. Then we got John Gallo, 53-year-old Brooklyn resident. Gallo is described in the poker indictment as an associate of the Gambino crime family and member of the cheating teams. He's accused of organizing one of the alleged rigged games. Then we got this guy, Marco, like I said, Garzon, a 39-year-old from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Garzon is accused of being among the cheating teams in the poker ring. Then we got Thomas Geraldo,
Hmm.
nicknamed Juice. According to the poker indictment, the 42-year-old resident of Scarsdale, New York, is described as an associate of the Bonanno crime family and later associate of the Genovese crime family.
Hmm.
He is accused of working with others to extort the person to secure the repayment of debt from illegal poker games.
Hmm.
Then we got Jamie Gillette, a 40-year-old from Jericho, New York, accused of being the poker cheating team. And then we got Tony Goodson. Goodson, a 52-year-old from Forsyth, Georgia, resident described as being nicknamed Black Tony,
Hmm.
alleged help and provide cheating technology for a poker scheme, and was also among the cheating teams. Oh boy, this is a mouthful right here. I'm doing. Then we got Kenny Hain, the 40-year-old Queens resident, is accused of being among the poker cheating teams. Then we got Shane. I ain't gonna do that last name. I messed that up. Nicknamed Sugar, according to indictment, the 40-year-old Las Vegas resident is accused of both cases. Hain allegedly organized rigged poker games and provided cheating technology. And separately, law enforcement officials said he directed his associates to place bets on Rosier unders. Now we got Osman Hati, a 44-year-old Ridgefield Park, New Jersey resident, described as being nicknamed Albany Bruce and Big Bruce. So you know he's a healthy guy.
Hmm. It could not be that. He could just be a big guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big
I
guy.
talk about not fat.
Yeah, it could be muscle wise.
Yeah.
And he provided security at one of the poker games. Now we got Harato HU. A 37-year-old Queens resident is accused of being among the poker cheating teams.
Hmm.
Then also we got Zan Hu.
They sound like Asians.
Yeah, they are. A resident of Brooklyn is accused of being an organizer of some of the games and working with others to extort a person to
Hmm.
secure the repayment of debt from illegal poker games. According to the indictment, a 37-year-old is described as in court documents as having several nicknames, including Jonathan Chan, Jonathan Hu, Screwley, and Stanley.
Hmm.
Then we got another guy, Joseph Laney, described in the indictment as a member of the Gambino crime family. The 54-year-old Staten Island resident is accused of receiving proceeds from at least one poker game. Oh boy, I'm on a roll here.
Hmm.
Then next we got De Niro Laster, a key player in the sports betting indictment. Laster, who was described as being nicknamed Nero Pesio, is
Hmm.
accused of orchestrating payments and collecting cash at one point to the allegedly drove through the night to Rosier's house, where together they counted the profits together.
Goodness.
Oh boy! Now, like I said, I'm saying a handful of stuff over here. Now, let me go back to the other one. See, let's go back to the list. I had to take a short pause for a minute. See, and then we got. See, I already did the narrow Laster. John,
Yeah.
I did. I didn't do John Mazzella.
No.
See, John Mazzella, the 43-year-old from Gary, Georgia, is described as being nicknamed John South, accused of being a member of the cheating teams. Then we got Curtis Meek. Curtis sounds like a black guy.
Don't you though?
A 41-year-old, 41-year-old Elgin, Texas resident allegedly worked with others to provide cheating technology for poker games. And then we got Nicholas Muncie or someone Muncie, alleged associate of the Gambino crime family. 39-year-old East Northport, New York resident is accused of being a member of the cheating teams. Then we got Michael Renzulli, the 40-year-old Islip, New York resident, is accused of being among the cheating teams.
Now all these are well, one not.
Part of the crime family.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the crime family, they're a different crime family, but the whole thing is called La Costa Nostra. That means they all together.
Oh, they all work together, but
Yeah.
they're different families.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then we got Angelo. I ain't gonna pronounce that last name. I know I'm gonna mess that one up. Allegedly associate of the Gambino crime family, according to prosecutors. The 53-year-old Howard Beach, New York resident is accused of receiving proceeds from at least one poker game. Then we got another one. I'm not gonna do his last name either. We got Anthony, described as being nicknamed Doc, is accused of laundering criminal proceeds from the poker game. Oh boy.
How long did it take them to collect all these names and find all these people and associate crimes with them?
Who knows? You know, FBI got to let all this go on before they can take them down. So they got to build a strong case.
That had to take a while.
Yes, it did. Then we got Robert Strode, described as being nicknamed Black Rob, a 67-year-old Louisville, Kentucky resident, allegedly organized rigged poker games and provided cheating technology for the scheme.
67.
Then we got Seth Trustman. That's real. Sound like a real trusty person.
No.
Alleged associates of the, I can't pronounce that crime family name, but it's spelled Lucchese.
Hussy?
Lussy, yeah, probably Lussy. Queens resident is accused of rigging the games. And then we got Sophia Wei, Wei, nicknamed Pookie.
Pookie?
Oh, our names are called
Pookie.
Call him Pookie. And it said 40-year-old Queens resident is accused of being among the cheating teams. Then we got a guy named Julius Zanelli, something like that. Described as being a member of the Bonanno crime family, nicknamed Jay. A 54-year-old Wayne, New Jersey resident is accused by prosecutors of working with others to extort a person to secure the repayment of debt from illegal poker games. Oh boy, I went through those names kind of fast, didn't I?
That's all of them?
Yep, that's 34 of them.
Goodness.
Yeah, now we're gonna go back where I guess when he first went to court. Let me go back and find that information for you. Go ahead, tell.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about sports and poker and gambling, but they say evidently big money in there if the crime family's involved in it, and they got people to go out and get their money from people who don't want to pay, and they got all kind of people working for them, rigging the games and all that. So you can't win. If they got people rigging the games, how you gonna win?
Yep, and then now I got this video of Chauncey Phillips leaving the federal courthouse. See, the thing with Chauncey Phillips, he wasn't charging the NBA game. He was charging the illegal poker game.
So, well, he working for the crime family too.
I guess so. See, the thing is, well, I'll get more into it later, but I'm gonna play this for y'all real quick. This is Chauncey Phillips walking out of court, and we got this from KATU News 2. Hey, but I guess you don't have nothing to say.
Yeah, but you had a lot to say before you got caught.
Now it's said to believe they took his passport, so he's not going nowhere.
No. One of those people I really do. Well, no, I don't.
I don't. They got everything they deserve.
Yeah. They had no business out there participating in those kind of activities. I mean, come on now.
Yep, you're exactly right. Now, well, look, there you go.
You said billions of dollars?
Yeah, but I'm gonna pause this. We'll get to another one. This one's lacking. Of course, he's not. Of course, he's not gonna say too much because either he's snitching, he's an informant, and one of those. But
well, his lawyer told him to keep his mouth shut. I guess.
Yeah, that's probably what it did.
Yeah.
Now we had another one where people were trying to say LeBron James was involved in an incident, and he wasn't. It was Damian Jones, one of his associates. He was the one caught up in all this.
I didn't think LeBron's would be that crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll like to think so, boy.
He got too much on the line to be that crazy. I mean, he got too much going for him.
Yeah, he sure does. But we'll like to hope he won't be involved in nothing like that.
No, let's hope not.
So everybody don't be out there giving false news. Now we're gonna play a little bit of Good Morning America, and also Shaquille O'Neal spoke a little bit on this too. Now I'm gonna play this video.
New reaction to the gambling scandal rocking the NBA.
I'm ashamed that those guys would put their families and their careers in jeopardy.
Chauncey Billups, a Hall of Fame player and current coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, and Terry Rozier of the Miami Heat, both seen leaving court. They're among more than 30 people arrested, accused of running schemes that made millions by allegedly rigging sports bets and poker games. Billups and another former player, Damon Jones, are accused of working with the mafia, using their celebrity status to lure wealthy people to illegal poker games that were rigged.
Everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam.
The technology allegedly used in the scheme is like something out of Mission Impossible. The FBI says the suspects used special glasses and contact lenses that could read invisible markings on cards. Casino security expert Sal Piasante showed us some of the technology.
I can't tell you what that top card is, but if I pop in contact lenses, or if I'm wearing my poker glasses, when you look at that card through that filter, you'll see what that card is.
The FBI says the suspects also used card shufflers that were rigged and used what's described as an X-ray poker table that allowed them to see face-down cards through the felt on the table. They also allegedly used what's known as an analyzer. It looks like a cell phone, but when placed in front of a deck of cards, it uses a hidden camera to determine which player will win, no matter how well the deck is shuffled.
This deck is marked invisibly on the side with a barcode. So when this deck gets shuffled and gets placed onto the table, this camera right now is scanning those cards, and it's going to tell you automatically who's going to win.
The device correctly predicting the hand closest to the device will win.
And you win with a full house, 3s and 5s.
Experts say the sophisticated scheme shows that the mafia has modernized.
Everyone talks about the mafia getting smaller, going away. Mafia doesn't go away. They will change based upon the law and how they can make money.
In a separate indictment, Rozier was charged in connection with an illegal sports gambling scheme.
Terry Rozier, right foot discomfort, doubtful to return.
Prosecutors say during this game in 2023, Rozier, then with the Hornets, tipped off bettors that he would fake an injury and
Now I'll stop it here. We're gonna talk a little bit about it. Now, when you're doing illegal stuff, there's always consequences, and you gotta be ready for it whenever it comes. Okay. Now, in one of those games, you can tell he was faking. He only scored 5 points in the whole game.
5 points. Don't nobody score. Well, just the duo. What's the name does?
Angel Reese.
Yeah, Angel Reese does, but nobody else scored 5 points in a game. Unless, I don't know, unless you'd have broke your ankle or something. I mean, come on now. 5 points. You could have got 10, maybe 15. Come on, before you got sick.
Yeah, you really could have. But like I said,
So I didn't know that Chauncey guy was a coach. He's not a player.
no,
He's a coach.
he used to be a player and retired, and now he's a coach now.
He was a coach.
Well, he was a coach because evidently they got another coach. I guess a standing coach. I can't remember what it's called. Interim coach.
Yeah, you know they got rid of him. They dropped him like a hot potato.
Yeah, they sure did.
I don't blame him. Now, the other guy was a coach too, wasn't he?
No, he was a player.
For Miami Heat?
Yeah, for Miami Heat.
He was a player. Okay.
Now, like I said, you don't see what's his name? David Stern, commissioner. He ain't saying nothing because he's in a panic right now. They in media cleanup mode right now.
You think so? Why would he be so scared?
I say he's scared. I say he ain't make no comments. He ain't posting nothing about it. So,
Yeah, well, you know, the crime family in there too. He ain't gonna say too much.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
Uh-huh.
Now let's go back and play the rest of this video.
Their cash.
Rozier and Billups deny the allegations, their lawyers vowing to fight in court. With both men making millions in salary with their teams, many are wondering what would have been their motive to get involved in such a scheme.
How much more do you need? Especially if you know you get caught, you can do jail time, lose your career. You know, put a bad image on yourself or your family.
We have to realize gambling is an addiction. So the addiction of it is what makes you make illogical decisions.
Ain't got nothing to do with addiction. That's just total stupidity on these
Yes,
two
it
dudes'
does,
part.
The NBA previously investigated.
Yes, it does. Because when you got addiction, you don't know when to stop.
You don't care. You don't care when you in the middle of your addiction, doing what your addiction like you to do. You don't care who get hurt, what happens, how much you lose, and you don't care nothing about none of that.
Only time you go stop when you run out of money.
Yeah, or get caught. Then the next day you just spend all this money and everybody coming down on you, and that's when you start feeling sorry.
Mm-hmm. That's a shame. You got all this money.
All this money.
At least go get you some gambling addiction and talk to somebody.
Yeah. Stop it. Get some help.
Now everybody kept assuming that Gilbert Arenas is a snitch, but Gilbert Arenas was a small fry. So
who is he?
He is a former basketball player, the one dating Melly Monaco.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's a small fish, so I don't believe it was Gilbert Arenas said anything. He might have been trolling and said he's gonna snitch.
Let's hope he didn't. He wasn't that stupid telling people he gonna snitch.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
Yeah, yes, it really is. Well, I believe we said all we had to say. And let's make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think of this live stream and the replay game. Go ahead and put your comments in there. Let us know what you think of this. Well, until next time, people.
Well,
we're out.